name's David Simon Ross. I am 60 years old. I've been in a lot of places. I've seen about 8 countries, and I was at Carmel College, really prestigious boarding school in its day, and I got a degree from the University of Florida, political science, and I've done a variety of jobs over the years. That's about me. Unfortunately, a few years ago, I had a mental health episode. I suffer from dysthymia, which is chronic low mood, and they said that after doing all these tests and all these reports, they decided that I wasn't fit for work anymore. Then last year, I was sailing along, it was April, I get a phone call from the doctor at Crumpsall Hospital. He says, is that David? I said, yes. He says, you've got heart block. It can lead to sudden death. After 2 weeks in hospital, the doctor came to see me. He says, we found a mass on your kidney. That turned out to be cancer. I felt feeble, I was in agony, and I'm thinking, how on earth am I going to cope? And I thought, how am I going to manage? How am I going to do the shopping? How am I going to do laundry? How am I going to do anything? I was in so much agony. From the whole left side of my body was hurting that much. And I was absolutely in tears, and the phone rang. I didn't expect to get a phone call from the Fed, to be honest. It's not something you think about, you know. Apparently someone phoned them on my behalf. And then as it unfolded, I realised this is just incredible. Next thing you know, Natasha turns up, she sits down here, and then they tell me all the things they can do for me. I'm thinking, this is bloody marvellous. So that's how the Fed came into my life, and I'm bloody grateful that they did, because I don't know what would have happened to me had I not had that help. The first few weeks after the pacemaker operation, they sent people to go shopping for me. After about 6 weeks, I was more or less okay, and they had people to take me shopping, which was fantastic. I look forward to it every week, because a different person comes at 10 o'clock and off we go. And suddenly I had a different world. Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, I'm done, what am I going to do? It was, oh yeah, oh great, they're here. I had to have my kidney operation on the 9th of July, and I had to be at Wythenshawe Hospital for 7 a.m. And one day Natasha's on the phone with me. She says, if it makes it easier, I'll take you to Wythenshawe. Pardon? What? She's going to get up at silly o'clock to take me to Wythenshawe for 7? Are you kidding me? Wow, I was stunned, because I had about £3.50 in the bank, and I'm thinking a taxi to Wythenshawe is going to cost, I don't know how much. Anyway, thank God the Fed bailed me out. They've been phenomenal. Loneliness it's a killer, and I can see why so many people die on their own, because you feel forgotten, you feel that no one cares about you, and you just start to sink lower and lower, and you're thinking, this is really bad. When you live by yourself, you've only got yourself to talk to, and it's depressing. But when you have another volunteer there, it's great. You've got someone to talk to, and you can have a chat, and you don't feel so lonely. So the Fed really have been a phenomenal part of my life since May of last year, and I cannot conceive how I would have survived without their help. I am one of countless people for whom the Fed make their lives better. I know a lot of people like to make donations to yeshivas and all that, but trust me, they're not going to save your life. The Fed just might. These volunteers have made a massive difference to my life, and a massive, heartfelt thank you.